Hey, what is going on, Twintendo Nation? Hope you're having an awesome day. Now in today's Pokemon Sun and Moon video, I'm going to be going over every single event that happens in the Pokemon Sun and Moon demo. Now the way I found out about all these events is basically some people have been able to actually alter their 3DS time without changing the time on the system settings, because if you edit the date on the system settings, that won't work. Apparently if you do change the system settings, date and time, even timed events just don't move at all, so you'd probably have to delete the demo and restart again. So definitely don't change the time or date on the system settings if you want to do any of these. There is a certain way, it's very complicated, you need custom firmware for your 3DS, which is basically hacking it. Yeah, it's very complicated, but like I said, I'm going to go over every single event that happens in this demo. Now before I go into these 5 events that happen in the demo, I want to clear up a few things as well. First of all, Lillie is technically an event, but she's actually random, she'll just appear on any day. So for me, I've got actually footage of her appearing here. She appeared on the second day, that's why I talked to the guy outside the Pokemon Center to kind of show that I've already got the items from him. And so you go to talk to Lillie, and as you can see, she's just kind of talking to herself, looking out at the ocean. And then eventually you get to talk to her and ask her either what her name is or what's in the bag. And I'm pretty sure we all want to know what's in that bag, Lillie. So no matter what you ask her, she will give the same response and eventually she'll run off. So you don't really learn much from her, but it's still very interesting to see her in the demo. And as I said, she appears randomly, and just like Alolan Dugtrio also appears randomly like Lillie. So far there's no known way to actually activate Alolan Dugtrio. Like Lillie, it's just a certain chance it may appear, so definitely do check the beaches every time you go back on the Sun and Moon demo. But apart from those two, we're going to start off with the 5 time-based events. So first of all, there's a guy standing outside the Pokemon Center, and he says, if you come see me tomorrow, I'll give you something good. Not today, not the day after tomorrow, it's got to be tomorrow. Got it? And eventually he'll just give you 10 pretty wings. It's an item you can send back. To be honest, most of the items you get from these, if you do get items from these events, aren't worth much at all. Now the second event is quite interesting. So in the bottom left of the town, there's a girl who says, I'm meeting up with a guy who helped me out when I sprained my ankle the other day. I'm meeting him in, how many days was it? Oh yeah, 5. And then eventually that will get down to 0, which for you guys should be in 2 days if you downloaded the demo the day it came out, so October the 23rd. And it doesn't give you anything, but it's still quite funny. So as you guys can see, her day isn't anyone you were expecting, it's actually a Machamp, which is quite funny, and it just shows love is love, doesn't matter who it is. Not judging, lady, I'm not judging. So quite funny, I actually really enjoyed that event. Now the third event takes place in Howley City Hall, and there's a man with a Pikachu who says, guess how many days until my sweet little Pikachu's birthday? Just 12. I wonder if someone will help me celebrate. So if you actually got the demo on the first day, the expected date for this event to happen is October the 30th. And once you do that, you basically celebrate Pikachu's birthday with him, and it's quite nice, it's not too bad, you don't really get too much, he'll just give you a balm mushroom, and again that doesn't really sell for anything, it's just an okay gift to give, but it's still quite nice to celebrate a Pokemon's birthday with a random person, I guess. Now the fourth event is very weird as well. So there's a policeman on the marina, and he says, according to my informants, there's a shady deal going down right here in a matter of days, 18 to be exact. I wonder if I'll be able to handle it by myself. So if you downloaded the demo on the first day it came out, you should get this event on November the 5th, which is Bonfire Night over here in UK. So basically what happens in this event is you stand with a police officer and watch from afar as 2 men discuss about Slowpoke tails. Now at first you think they might be selling these Slowpoke tails on the black market because they go for a lot of money, and it's obviously illegal. If you've played past Pokemon games, it does pop up before. I think it's in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. But it turns out they're not after Slowpoke tails, they're just admiring each other's Slowpokes. It's very weird, and the police officer is slightly creeped out, and I think I was too watching this exchange of words. So a bit weird, but it's just quite a funny event as well. You don't get anything for this, but it's still funny nonetheless. Now the last event is probably my favourite, and this is the girl in the middle of the ferry terminal who has to sail away on a ship in 24 days. She says, I'm afraid of boats though, so I'm a bit nervous. I hope you'll come see me off on my journey. So when that day does arrive, which should be November the 11th, she'll give you a Comet Shard and eventually just talk about seeing her mum and dad and finally walking off. Now actually a Machamp passes by as she goes through the gates and she disappears, so it turns out she was a ghost. Pretty creepy, and it seems like Game Freak are continuing with this ghost theme that they had in X and Y and in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So it seems to be that they haven't forgotten about the ghosts in X and Y and ORAS, because a lot of people thought they might have. So we might actually have a proper event in Pokemon Sun and Moon with these ghosts that we've seen in X and Y and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So guys, those are all the events in the Pokemon Sun and Moon demo. Let me know what your favourite was in the comments below. As you guys know, I really liked the one with the girl at the ferry terminal, but also the matchup on the date was also hilarious. And if you did enjoy this video guys, definitely hit the like button, your support is always appreciated. And if you want to stay up to date with everything Pokemon Sun and Moon and Pokemon Go, then hit the subscribe button down below. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching, I hope you have an awesome day and I will see you on the next video. Peace!